We bite.
Yeah,
Mississippi Mike, you had a question.
yeah, man. Hey, we in the year 2024. The month is February. The date's the 13th. What you doing tomorrow, bro?
Going to work and the gym. Going to work and the gym because but I guess it worked out. I recently just stopped talking to a young lady, so I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened before pre 14th and not post 14th. I would have been mad. I'm like, damn, I wasted money then if I
Oh,
ain't talking to
me
her no more.
need a refund.
Right. Like, hey, since it didn't work out, can you send me that back?
Yeah,
So I'm glad that it happened. So I'm gonna send my mom and my sister something though.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Gotta take care of the queens in your life,
But F these other hoes.
Hey, man, look, they ain't hear no shit.
What you doing on 2/14/24?
Man, look, I just left an event with my job. You know what I'm saying? They had a Valentine's Day themed event in one of these places, and they were packing up, throwing stuff away. And I saw they were throwing away some of the decorations. And I said, hey, I said, hey, I could use this at the crib.
This nigga here,
I
he
could
took the
use this at the
decorations.
crib. Man,
He
look,
took the decorations.
hey, I'm about to put this on the table. You know what I'm saying? Go get some Chipotle, light some candles, get a bottle of champagne. I'm good.
Wait a minute. This is for you and somebody else, right? Are you doing this for yourself?
Myself, I
Oh,
already did it myself. I don't need to display that I love myself. Shit, look at me. Man, look,
yeah,
hey.
I am getting my hair braided tomorrow. So I guess she ain't got no Valentine's plans.
What?
I guess she don't. She's coming to braid my hair. She ain't got no plans. If she's coming
Oh,
over
oh,
here,
it's a house call?
yeah, she's coming over here because I said I'll just cook dinner. Nah, it's Kenzie.
Oh.
Right,
See,
it's
you
Kenzie.
be like, yeah, okay. Hey, shout out to Kinsey, man. Shout out to Kinsey.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Kens.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just her. I'm cooking dinner, and I forgot about that till you said it. So I'm glad that you just because I got now. I mean, I need to go take his ground turkey at the freezer. I need to take that out.
Yeah.
So this is man. This is how I've been single for a long time. I ain't done shit for Valentine's Day since. The last time I did something was 2019.
See me, you know what I'm saying. I sometimes I find myself in situations like in the past, like I've been single and still did stuff on Valentine's Day just because you know what I'm saying, pimping ain't easy.
I hadn't been like messing with a young lady around Valentine's Day since 2019. So me and her wasn't together, but I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I hope she don't listen to this, but she lives in Texas and we was setting up a time for her to come visit in Atlanta. And I was like, well, what about weekend after next? And she was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm free that weekend. She's like, okay, bad, blah, blah, blah. And she said, don't worry, I'll just pay for my own flight because I got points and all that. So it's not a big deal. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm at work talking to some of the students actually, and they was
Yeah.
like, "You do anything for Valentine's Day or whatever?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't doing nothing." And then we kept talking or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, my this girl, she's coming to visit." And one of the students, she goes, "You are doing something for Valentine's Day?" I said, "No, I'm not." She said, "Well, that's Valentine's weekend." I go, "Oh, wait a
There you
minute."
go.
I said, "So hold on, do you think she wants me to do like something special?" And all the girl students were like, "Yes." I said, I didn't know I didn't I said, that's how single I am. I didn't realize that was Valentine's weekend.
Hey man, you so soon you ain't even know, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I'm so single. I thought it was just Saturday.
But
Look,
you
I
know
thought
that's
it was
part of
just the second weekend. I just thought it was the second weekend of February.
see that's part of strategic dating too. You know what I'm saying? Like I be telling my boys like you ain't trying to if you ain't trying to break bread nothing like that, bro. Don't start dating nobody after November.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, if
Wait
you
till
ain't
March.
yeah, wait till March, wait till Easter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He said Easter though.
Because after Thanksgiving, right? You start some, you got Christmas, New Year, Valentine's Day.
Damn. Like
And you don't even know if you like this person.
right. We're gonna start dating St. Patrick's Day, baby.
On me, we gonna put
As
some
long as
good
you ain't Irish, we're gonna start dating St. Pat. So that sweet spot, St. Patrick's Day through about Halloween.
about Halloween, yeah. Yeah.
Through St. Patrick's Day through Halloween. And if I don't like you, we're gonna have to break up before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But like to be honest, you probably should go ahead and break up before Halloween. You don't want to even get close to to Thanksgiving because you're gonna seem like a real asshole.
Right, because then you don't know by then, family members probably done start asking, and
Yep.
Thanksgiving
Are you
dinner.
bringing in Michelle for the
Yeah,
holidays?
yeah. So,
No, 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 Granny, she's not. So, but and then also Halloween's when the hoes come out too. So,
boy,
yeah. And
boy, I saw
I'm only calling them hoes because I don't know their name.
right. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
everybody.
No
But
disrespect.
hey, look, 2023 Halloween, all the ladies, shout out to y'all because y'all, boy, I mean, not Thelma, Velma from Scooby Doo.
Bruh, Velma,
Y'all wrote the
nigga,
shit out that costume, and I ain't
who
mad at it. I
didn't
ain't mad at
know?
it.
I didn't know Velma was so fine.
Boy,
Damn.
man, look, hey, I'd have been ready to slap y'all glasses off y'all head just to see you look for them. Cause
Well, Black Velma was sexy as shit Halloween 2023.
man, what it was between Velma and the Jessie. They dressed up as Jessie out of Toy Story, the cowgirl. They
Oh, they sure did, didn't they?
man, y'all could up 2023. Yeah.
Who they dressing up right if like right now, because we still got a whole lot of year in front of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Who as of right now, who you think they would be dressing up for this Halloween?
I don't know. And I'm gonna throw a suggestion out there. I don't mean to sound like no weird ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying who I had crushes on when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV. Y'all need to do the Kim Possible and Shigo
Mm,
2024.
I'm with it.
I had a crush on Shigo, her evil
I'm
ass.
with it. You know, speaking of crushes, we're gonna talk
Mhm.
about our first crushes going up because I was telling my students, hey, did you ever watch Boy Meets World?
Mm-mm.
Oh damn. So Topanga Lawrence from
Okay.
Boy Meets World. Thick, thicker than cold peanut butter. Thicker than cold peanut butter. That girl was built like a Cadillac, boy. I tell you what, Topanga, that white girl, that was one of my first crushes as a kid back in the actually, and so they was making fun. They said, Will, it sounds like as much you talk about black women, it sounds like all your first crushes is white women. I had to hold on, because Topanga Lawrence and then Saved by the Bell, Kelly Kapowski. Those are my first two crushes, two
I
white women.
I'm trying to think. So we
But
talking
then hold on. I won't leave it off on that for the people listening off of white women. But then as I
yeah.
got a little older, Kyla Pratt, from
What?
one on one.
Hey, to this day.
To this day,
To
Kyla
this
Pratt,
day.
girl, Kyla Pratt, I'm still in love with you. But what Al
Hey,
Green said, shit, I'm still in love with you,
hey,
Kyla.
how's
Mm,
got it going on?
that was a woman. Oh, and then Ashley from Fresh Prince, Tatiana Ali.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
For sure, for sure.
But those was like some of my first crushes growing up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got one. This time I'm letting y'all know if y'all didn't know already, I got an old soul. I'm gonna be real with you. I grew up.
This nigga about to say Eartha Kitt. Some shit. You don't even know who
Ain't
that
that her
is, do you?
name?
Oh,
Thelma off Good Times.
no, that's not Eartha Kitt.
Oh, well, look. Hey, Thelma off Good Times. Hey,
Hold
man.
on, wait a
I
minute,
don't
real
know.
quick. Eartha Kitt played Catwoman back in the day.
Oh, shit, get it too. Like a woman that wear leather. Shit.
Hey, everybody love. Hey, Thelma was bad.
Man,
Bernadette. That's her real name.
Bernadette. Hey, I ain't never met no ugly Bernadette. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nigga, how many Bernadettes you know?
I only know like two or three to be honest. So
From
and,
you
and
know 2 to 3 more than me. Joe, see, that's at Mississippi.
but this the thing though, you know what I'm saying? Like Bernadette, like when I first heard that name, I was like, that's an old ass name. You know what I'm saying? But the ones I've met, they've all been through family members. I got an uncle
Yeah.
that's dating a Bernadette, and then somebody else I know dating a Bernadette, and they all fine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Sure.
that's what's up because I hate to know you got a old ass name
Mm.
and you look ugly.
He's dumb.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But yeah,
it's some names when you hear them, you just assume that person is attractive.
Bernadette
Oh,
was Miss Brooklyn in the Miss Black America pageant. She won Miss Brooklyn and the first runner up in the Miss New York State pageant.
that's what I'm talking about
Shout
there.
out to them, boy. Like you sound like the old dudes because it'd be like my uncles who they first crushes was like Thelma.
Yeah, yeah. Now I ain't gonna say she my first crush. She was a TV crush. My first crush.
But she was bad.
She was bad though. I had a crush on what's her name? She from the Silk, I think. Yeah. They played in Zoe 1-on-1.
Oh, hold on. I know who you're talking about. That was like after my Disney days when I was a little older.
Yeah, yeah. Who else I had crush on?
The black girl though, right?
Nah, I'm talking
No, it
about
wasn't no black
Zoe.
girl. I'm tripping.
I'm
You
talking
talking
about
about
Zoe.
Jamie Lynn Spears?
Yeah, yeah. She from the Silk.
Oh yeah, the Spearses, they from Mississippi. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My kind of be is that Pike Candy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. But
Did you watch that show with LL Cool J in the house?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The daughter Maya Campbell that played on there, she was the daughter, nigga.
What?
Mm, mm, mm,
What?
mm.
Hey,
I tell you what.
hey,
I tell you what, boy.
hey,
Hey girl, I come home do your laundry. What up?
hey,
What up? Come on now.
hey,
Maya
man,
Campbell was fine as shit.
man.
Dang,
But
Ellsworth, man, and she hopefully she's doing well, but she was going through some shit. She got on drugs and everything. So
you know how that lifestyle go.
but you know who's a random crush though?
Who?
You know, Loretta Devine.
Who? Who she
Loretta
played?
Devine. She played Chris Brown's mother on This Christmas. My dear.
You like the mama? Oh, you might got a cougar fetish, man. Hey, yo.
Hey, Patti LaBelle and Loretta Devine, come on. They
Oh
both can get
man. Hey, one
it.
thing for sure, you gonna eat good.
Oh, I'm gonna be eating good as
You gonna eat
hell.
good. Hey, I had
Hey,
I had a crush on Shawty off Family Matters too though.
Lisa?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lisa was bad.
Lisa,
Hey,
my girl.
speaking of that, I know we talk about crushes, but speaking of Family Matters, that's one of the worst age shows of all time. That show is horrible to watch as an adult. I cannot watch.
Yeah.
I cannot watch this. My brother-in-law still be watching it, cracking up, like nigga. But he also be watching Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons, cracking up too. So,
Hey, what you got against Sanford and Son, bro?
nigga, how old is you? But I can't.
I've
Family
been here
Matters.
before.
Family Matters is awful to watch as an adult, bro. That shit corny as hell.
Yeah, it is. It is corny. It is
Do you
corny.
remember the scene when they closed the locker and it said "nigger" going across? Bro, you gotta
Nah,
look.
I had to rewatch it. I probably remember if I
You
rewatched.
do, bro. That show's horrible. It's like seeing. I feel so bad for Jaleel White who played Urkel. Seeing
Yeah,
him as a grown man having to still play Urkel, like I
yeah.
know that was just awful, bro.
I'm glad they let him get his shine as Stefan on the show because I thought like Urkel was that's who he was
That's who he really was. Yeah.
like nah like he really Stefan in real life.
No, that's Stephon Arkell, baby.
Oh boy,
He
hey
popped up. He popped up in that white suit on Laura's sweet 16th birthday, coming into some baby face for the cooler you. That
man,
nigga came in there strutting too, boy.
oh me cat daddy
And if
shit.
I was him, I would have said, "Fuck Lisa." She didn't
Oh
want me. All these other chicks that shit.
man, he could have got anybody, man.
In real life, if he was Stefan for real, he would have been dating Lisa, but he would have been messing with them other chicks though.
Oh, for sure.
And then he had
Sure.
what's the girl's name that Urkel actually dated? Maya. What
Yeah,
that
yeah,
her
yeah,
nigga? Rest in peace. She died of cancer.
yeah, yeah.
But she was. I would have chose her over Lisa.
I'm not gonna lie, like when I was younger and watching the show, I couldn't stand Maya because she was like the aggravating girl.
Yeah,
Like when I got a little older, I was like, Maya was bad.
nigga. Like that's the kind of girl you want. She showed you that she wants you, bruh.
Hey, fellas, right? Take this now. Don't go for the girl that you want. Go for the girl that wants you, bro.
There you go. Go for the girl that you kind of want, but she want you a lot.
Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying. Hey, you know what I'm saying. And this another token too. As long as you chasing your money, the shorty's gonna come. But when you
They
start
show will.
chasing the shorty, you gonna lose money, bro. So if you go for the girl that wants you, you gonna have the best of both worlds. She gonna want you to get your money up. She gonna help elevate you.
I'm not even gonna say chasing money. When you chasing ambition,
Mm,
women fuck with confidence and ambition. The woman that
and
you
real.
want, fucks with confidence and ambition. It's
Yeah,
the social media chicks, these bottle girls, they chasing the niggas with money. I don't
yeah,
want a
yeah,
woman,
yeah.
I don't want a woman that's gonna want chase for money because she's for the highest bidder.
Right,
Because
right.
if I got $50,000 and she wants me, but then here come Mike with 70,000, she's gone from me. She gonna go to Mike.
Got you.
So yeah, women love like a dope woman. They love confidence and ambition. they love that shit. So I mean, because they talk about like I used Rick Ross one time, and they're like, he got money. I said, but even when he was broke, he probably had confidence in himself and he could talk
Yeah.
or whatever. Like for most women, yeah, they want a good looking man and all that, but if you can make them feel comfortable and laugh, and you got
Yeah.
confidence in who you are, and you got ambition, and you doing your thing, women gonna fall for that, bro. Like, y'all niggas better get off this social media shit. When I hear these young niggas complaining, they only
Mhm.
want a man that's 6 foot. I said, nigga, I'm 5'7". I've been getting women since I was in middle school.
On God. On God on the
I'm
playground with it. You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
I've been having women liking me since I can remember, bro.
But hey, you just gotta be yourself, be confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be any other guy. You see another guy out here, he pulling 20 girls a week. Don't try to be like him because they already got a him out here.
They already got a
They ain't
him.
got the you though.
We need a you. We need a
Yeah.
you, my nigga.
Hey, it ain't what's on you, what's in you. You feel me?
It's like
And it,
Some old Detroit players.
hey, that Ti baby. And look, hey, and you know, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug on my guy Kevin Gates. He just dropped the album, but he dropped a hard ass the bar. He was like, you better turn around before so you can see what you turning down. When he said that, I felt that.
Y'all niggas so
Felt that.
annoying.
Turn
You gotta
around so
turn
you can see
around,
what
see
you
what you're
turning
turning
down.
down.
You know what I'm saying? I felt that. Hey, bro, you know, you feeling a shorty, she ain't feeling you back. It's more fish out in the sea. I promise you, bro. I promise.
These young niggas is lacking confidence.
Man, the young niggas, can are we allowed to swear?
I've been cussing the whole time, bro.
I about to use a hard word. With some words they allow on the movie screen and some they don't.
We're
I,
gonna find out.
man, these young niggas bitch made, bro.
They are.
They, you
They,
know what I'm saying? And I
they
ain't
too focused because they all. What I've noticed is a lot of these people now just get their personality from social media,
yeah.
and they regurgitate all the social media conversation. And so
Mhm.
so it's like the loudest in the room is fuck that, and that's what happens. These niggas hear the loudest chick on Twitter. It'd be like maybe 7 chicks that's got this silly shit they talking. But I'm like, get off of Twitter. Real life people are not saying the same shit that they saying on Twitter.
On me, go outside, bro. Go
Bruh, for
outside.
real, go outside because I'm telling you, bro, it's
The bar is low.
you
The
know,
bar
bro,
is
the bar is
low.
definitely because I've had women come over and they see the books on my bookshelf. Oh, you be reading? Oh my
Bar is
god!
low, bro. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Stop crying. Go outside and stop. I say stop expecting stuff too. If I had to go do list of complaints that I hear from my homegirls or like girls, I think when it comes to like, dating other guys, like bro, okay, you go out with Shorty, you bought her a drink. Don't expect that she gonna give you the yams tonight, bro. Like
Hell
that's
no.
corny. That's corny. If you wanted that, you should have went got a prostitute. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? There's a lot of that around these days. So
You know what I
you can
mean?
go find you can find a prostitute on Twitter now.
On
So
me,
it's easy to find
on
one.
me,
Yeah.
Snapchat.
I've been hearing that since college and women, but I can't stand when a nigga buy you a drink that he follow you around the party the whole night.
On me, on
These
me.
niggas is weird. I'm so grateful that me and my circle, we ain't like that. Well, I hope I ain't heard nothing about them, but I hope ain't none of them like that.
But one thing for sure, if you know what I'm saying, shout out to my lady, shout out to my queens. Y'all know I don't do the women bashing nothing like that, but I'm
Correct,
really looking at the
because
guys.
we don't allow that on this
I
chicken and liquor
appreciate that.
hour,
I
so we
appreciate that.
good.
But one thing for sure, if you want to get just a glimpse, I know it ain't the real thing, but if you want to get a glimpse of what it's like to be a woman, be a straight man in Atlanta because them shit, I be
Nigga, I've told you those stories.
on me, be at the bar. Hey, they bought you a drink. I'm thinking it's a chick. Man, it's a grown ass man that bought me. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still drinking this
I'm a
motherfucker
drinking
because it's
shit.
free. But hey, I don't play them games, cuz. Stay in line.
I'm a drinking though. Shit.
I'm
You
a
buy me
drinker
a
though.
drink.
Hell yeah.
I don't care
Shit.
who buy me a drink. I can look over. It's somebody in a KKK mask. You buy me a drink?
Oh God.
I'm a drink it.
And then my thing is too, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't think this too deep, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying me. Man or woman buy me a drink. That must mean I'm looking good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the compliment. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
my brother told me who's gay. He was like, "Hey man, if a gay man is compliment you, you doing something right."
On me.
And so I'm gonna take a comment because I've had first these gay men is hilarious, but I've had some gay men tell me how good I'm looking. I'm thick. No, that they definitely you a little thick one, ain't you? I'm like, oh,
A
thank
little thick one.
right, you a little thick one. I'm like, thank you. You
Hey.
welcome. But I had to tell this nigga to fall back on. He went to college with us, and I posted a picture of me in the gym,
Mhm.
and he sent it to me, say, you look good as hell here. And I'm just like, thank you. And I'm gonna keep it moving. Just thanks and keep it moving. And then he writes me back, I do you. The fuck? Nigga, you know I'm not gay, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey
I
man,
wouldn't
try
like
just try.
I wouldn't say that to a woman though. So don't say that shit to me. Like I wish I would tell her
But
after
but
I
but
told her you fine. I do you.
but that's the thing though. Dudes be saying that though.
That is true.
Like you wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But it's definitely guys out here that say that because
I'd
I see
fuck
the
you.
DMs. The
Like,
girls, the ladies are sending me the DMs. Y'all are saying some corny
yeah,
ass shit,
you
bro.
you
And look,
right.
y'all got to understand, we in 2024. We not in the 80s and the 70s no more. Like, bro, is cameras, lights, camera action everywhere. Like everything is recorded, bro. Y'all are getting on Instagram Live or going in these DMs saying the most outrageous shit to these girls that I wouldn't want to get brought up in court, and y'all just blatantly saying it.
Bruh,
They
I
have
wouldn't.
evidence,
I'm not gonna say this crazy shit because I don't want my sister, my mother to ever know I would say something weird like that.
right?
Like I don't want my sister to be like, I ain't know my brother was out here moving like that.
Y'all some weird ass niggas, bro. But
Niggas
hey,
is weird as
but
shit.
shout out to the weird ass niggas because y'all making it easier on the real niggas.
Shout out to the weird nigga. You know, speaking of that, we about to go into a little segment I got. Um, shit that gets on my nerves.
Let's do it.
And the first one is I got five of my weirdest, the five of the weirdest demographics of people. And so you tell me yay or nay.
Okay.
First one, college football and NFL fans. They are some of the worst demographic of people. They are aggressive, they're sensitive, they whining all the damn time. And now with social media, like every day, like all they're doing right now is talking about Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
Tom Brady, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs cheated. Like every team, every fan, they team got cheated.
They
Every
changed. It's
fa-
rigged.
every fan, yeah, it's rigged. Every fan is out here the media don't talk about our team. Like what? Why do you care if the media talks about your team or not? Just
Man,
if you enjoy your team, just watch them.
that's what I'm
Watch
saying,
them.
man. They on
Who like?
YouTube.
I'm like for me, I don't have a favorite pro team, but I'm a Louisville fan, and we
For
fucking
sure.
suck right now, so they shouldn't be talking about us. But even when we're good and they don't talk about us, I don't care because I'm watching the game, and me and my homies that are Louisville fans talk about them. I don't give a shit if fucking Kirk Herbstreit or Kendrick Perkins is talking about Louisville.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. So that's my first one. NFL college football fans are probably worse than NFL fans though.
For sure, cause they belligerently drunk with the beer cans and shit. You know,
Nigga, Alabama fans, nigga,
boy, man. You know I'm a LSU fan, so you know what I'm saying. I don't even.
bruh. So that's my so yay or nay.
Yay, yay.
Okay. College age men, because we was talking about these niggas is weird. College age
Man.
men are one of the worst demographics of humans out there.
Hey, bro, college age man, someone that's I've transitioned. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I ain't too far removed by transition. But let me tell y'all something. When you a man, you in college, that's those years are just full of just horniness and,
Desperation, thirst.
and you only think of yourself. You're very self-centered. You horny. That's it, bro. That's it. Like
That's
everybody's
pretty
a
much
dick. Everybody's a dick.
yeah. Any woman can get it. They think that they think just because you held the door for her, she didn't suck my dick. I held the door for her. What the hell?
Yeah, yeah, like college age dudes, man. Bruh.
And then because I even look back, I'm like, I was a genuine dude. I was a good dude, but I was even out there wilding.
Yeah, yeah,
I was still wilding.
yeah. Now I look back on situations and things where I was like, I was all up in my head, like thinking like the word was against me and shit. And I look back on it, I was like, I was the problem. It was me.
And you look back, you think the world's against you, and realize the world don't give a shit, ain't paying no attention to me
On me, bro. You just
because
another speck of,
everybody else is thinking the same shit.
yeah, you just another speck of dust, bro.
And then also, college men, they dirty as shit. Like as a man that had stayed in a freshman dorm with freshman football players as well,
Them
They was the
thing.
most disgusting people I have ever seen in my life. I remember freshman year, they would they would pee in the sink because we had community showers. They would pee in the sink and stop it up on purpose, so the pee is just sitting in the sink.
That's crazy. That's
Why?
crazy.
Why? What was the
Bro,
purpose?
the one I stayed in, we had like community showers too. It was people that were shaving in the sink, bro, and was
I
leaving
saw
leaving
that.
their
Yeah.
pubes in the sink. Like, come on, dog.
Nigga, so I never forget freshman year. Me and my roommate at the time, we grew up together. We still friends today, Jay
Shout
Kaz.
out.
And so that's my longest friendship, right? We've known each other since we was like 9, 10 years old. And here we are
Shout
at
out.
35. So but shout out to black men being friends because they swear that black men ain't got no friends with each other, but whatever.
And shit.
But yeah, so we're in the dorm and we're going over to see our homeboy that stayed in like just on the other side of the floor. We stayed on the ninth floor. So we
Yeah,
just walking, and there's one dude, he's on the football team, and he cuts a lot of this white boy named Dustin, cuts a lot of the dude's hairs on the football team too. And he always has his door open. They're being there playing video games, door's just always open. We're
yeah.
walking by, he's cutting one of his teammates' hair. This nigga's butt naked with a sock on his dick. For what and for why?
Wait, who?
Dustin, who's cutting the dude's hair.
He was butt naked with a sock on his dick?
Yes. As me and Jay Cos are walking by, and we're walking by, we're like, what the fuck, Dustin? We said, why the fuck is you naked? I'm not. I got a sock on. That's what he said, bro. And the dude getting his haircut just laughing. That's when I learned, oh, white boys are different.
Yeah.
That was my freshman year. I said, white boys are fucking different. Or when we had suite mates, so you know when you have suite mates, it'll be you and your roommate, and then you
Yeah.
share a bathroom with just two other people.
Right.
Man, and it was two football players. They used to shave their pubes over the toilet and just wouldn't flush the toilet, and the pubes are just sitting there. It's like, dog.
Dog.
They was so, oh my God. Or people, they would spit on all the buttons on the elevator just so you wouldn't want to touch it.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, college age, man, they raised by wolves, man.
Nigga, so yes, so you agree with me, college age men.
Oh, for sure. For sure, for sure.
Um, Celebrity stands. People that stand over a celebrity, I don't understand. Because even me, Jay-Z's my favorite rapper of all time. If Jay-Z drops a whack album, I can say, oh, I wasn't fucking with it. But
Yeah.
a stan, no matter what their favorite artist drops, for some reason, no matter what, like I told my friends the other day, I said Beyonce could drop a record with her just farting on it, and y'all gonna be like, damn, her farts do sound different than ours.
That's great, but you right though. But you right.
Bruh,
I
like,
feel like it levels to it too, because it's like I got respect for fans that okay, they ride or die for their people, but like they going to concerts and shit.
yeah,
You know, they're buying merch. So they're actually not just giving their time, but they also giving their money to this person who doesn't give a fuck about them. But the people
right.
that annoy me, like, bro, you ain't never been to this person's concert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
But you
ain't never,
fighting for him on Twitter though.
right. You fighting for them, like, bro, they don't even know you, bro. Come on, man.
That's so I think a perfect example who has I don't know about it now, but for the longest I knew, like J. Cole's fan base was not stands. They just loved him and support him. And like
Mm.
so like he raps about it on a Big Crit song. There's this girl that came to like let's say he had 50 shows on the tour. She came to like 30 of the shows with her boyfriend and all that. And then he finally met her, took pictures together, and they developed the actual friendship. But she wasn't like on Twitter constantly talking about him. And she was out
Right.
there just going to the shows. Or, but J. Cole, but I think J. Cole was building a healthy fan base because I remember when he came out with Born Center back in 2013, 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling people on Twitter, like, hey, post a picture if you bought the album, I'll pull up to your house. And
Yeah.
he was pulling up to people's apartments, sitting there 30 minutes, 45 minutes, chatting, taking a picture, driving across New York to go to somebody else's house. He
Yeah.
might be one of those few, like, they built a very healthy fan base, though. And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always respected J. Cole. And so, like that. But then you have the Beyoncés, the Rihannas, the Taylor Swifts, the Nicki Minaj, like those shoot, the LeBron James, the Michael Jordan,
They ready to
NBA,
kill, bro.
NBA Twitter is horrible. NBA Twitter is fucking
Man, hey. And it's crazy. Like half these guys ain't never even touched the court before.
But and it's like they're dedicated to every day breaking down why their favorite player is better than this person. I'm like, what I have learned, I don't think the young niggas are fans of basketball. I think they're fans of their favorite player.
Yeah,
They don't care about basketball. They care about pushing the KD agenda, the Steph agenda, the LeBron agenda. I don't have a favorite player. I have players that I enjoy watching, but I just think that's weird as hell the way they're dedicated on Twitter to pushing an agenda for their favorite. Like, nigga, it's basketball. Just watch the game, enjoy your favorite players and your favorite team.
it's whatever get the most clicks. But you
It's
know what's crazy about the basketball debate now? Like LeBron, so like for the new generation, I'm saying like kids that are like middle school, high school,
yeah,
beginning to come into college. LeBron isn't their favorite player.
you're right.
Their age group's favorite player is like either KD or Paul George. And I hear a lot of Paul George
I
out
heard a
there.
lot. I didn't realize that Paul George was that, but when you think about it, it makes sense because Paul George can do everything on the court.
Yes, yes.
So it makes sense. But yeah, it's crazy now seeing we've even started going to where the younger generation, it's not Steph Curry now. For like, I think the huge Steph Curry fans are the ones that probably are in undergrad now,
Yeah.
or maybe like juniors or seniors in high school, possibly, but definitely like undergrad now. A lot of the younger fans that are in middle school, it's what Ja Morant,
Yeah.
and Edwards,
And it was
like it's that crowd. So I've seen like mine is long gone now. Like mine, because LeBron and D Wade and Carmelo is probably the last of my generation's favorite players and stuff. That's the end of it because I grew up watching them. I was in high school when they first popped out. So I also
mm-hmm,
grew up watching Kevin Garnett, Shaq, Penny Hardaway, Chris
mm-hmm.
Webber, all that era. So like them probably LeBron, D Wade, like Chris Paul, Dwight Howard,
Yeah.
Carmelo. That's the last of my generation's favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and Kevin Durant the same age.
Damn.
he's man, like he's dumb. Yeah, cause so like me and KD the same age, bro. Like we was freshmen in college together.
Hey,
Like,
at least you ain't got no patch.
right, yeah. And he's had that since for a long time. But so for you then, what would you say your top like NBA moments is for you growing up then? Like let's say from like middle school through undergrad. What's your top like NBA moments? Not
Oh,
players, but moments.
okay, so not players, so moments. Right off the bat, the White Howard dunk contest. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Um,
remember what grade you were in? I'm gonna
I feel
look it
like I
up
was
what
probably
year
like
that
fourth
was.
or fifth grade, but
Damn.
it was a dunk
Damn, no,
contest
damn. That is fucking
when it was against Gerald Green.
yep. When Daryl
Uh,
Green blew out the
Gerald
cupcake.
Green blew out the cupcake, and the White threw on the Superman.
That was February 2008.
So I was in third grade.
Nigga, I was 20.
I was like 8 years old.
Hey, bro, I think I was a sophomore or junior in college.
Yeah, yeah, but
All
yeah,
right, so
that's
that okay.
first moment. Um, Kobe, Kobe's last game.
Okay.
I was in 11th grade at the time. I was a junior in high school, and I was watching it on bootleg.
20,
Uh,
2016, April
uh,
2016.
yep, yep. I was watching the bootleg on the laptop. I damn near have the whole game recorded on my Snapchat.
Damn.
Um,
Bruh, but at that time I had been working in the professional world. I was like in my third year as a professional. That's wild.
grown man shit, grown man shit.
Grown man shit. So
Um,
even so for me, real quick,
yeah,
seeing and I don't know if you've really started experiencing it yet, but when you start seeing all the favorite players that you really grew up watching,
yeah,
because for me, like I truly grew up watching Kobe. I was 8 years old when he got drafted.
yeah,
So I was 7 when Kevin Garnett got drafted. Like all these players, seeing them retire, Because
Yeah,
I feel like for you seeing Kobe retire would have been like for me seeing Michael Jordan retire.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
so
think it's
that
the
would be
analogy.
similar in that. But seeing the players that I truly grew up, where they kind of grew up in the NBA with me as a kid and turned into a teenager and then adult, like
Yeah,
Kobe, like legit, I was a kid, teenager, and adult the whole time Kobe was in the NBA, bro.
20 years, bro.
Bro,
20.
like that's wild to really think about. So you really start thinking about like, man, this life shit is weird.
Yeah,
Seeing these players that you grew up with get older. So my bad. So you said Kobe, that was the second one.
yeah. LeBron winning his first ring in Miami, and I also got to throw in the ring in Cleveland too. Those are big moments. Um, hmm,
You know, speaking of Kobe,
yeah,
my big moment, one of my big moments with Kobe when I was growing up, when I was in high school, was when he was on trial for that whole sexual assault thing,
yeah.
and he had to go to court the same day he showed up and dropped like 30 in a game.
That's
That
crazy.
that morning he was in court, and then that night he showed up for a game and dropped like 30.
That's raw, man.
Nigga,
That like,
what a really big moment for me. I remember watching LeBron's first game. I
okay,
remember I remember sitting in, that was when I remember we was going through it when I was a teenager. We was homeless for a little and we moved in with my aunt, and I was
yeah,
sleeping on the couch for my whole like sophomore year of high school in the
yeah,
living room. And I remember it was on, pretty sure it was TNT. I think it was a
yeah.
TNT game. It was a Thursday night TNT game
Yup,
playing against the Kings, and
yep. That was his first game.
I was a sophomore, 15-year-old in high school, and I remember that nigga dropped like 23 and 11 or something like that.
In his
Like,
first game.
and I just remember when people talk about the hype with all these players, that LeBron hype was because he had that hype without social media.
Yeah, he had the hype, but he met the expectations.
Bruh, how that we gonna save that question for later about how
Okay.
many players have had the hype and met the expectations. Because I remember people talking about Zion Williamson hype is bigger than, no, nigga. That
Nah.
LeBron hype, I remember they was talking. I just remember being younger. They was talking about him. They started a little bit his sophomore year, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Then you started growing that junior year. You was hearing about. You heard about it so much. They started making rumors talking about he's gonna try to sue the NBA because he wants to get out after his junior year instead of waiting for his senior year
Yeah.
and all of that. And but that nigga, he was selling out. They had to move his high school games to Akron campus
Yeah.
and stuff. And I remember Shaq and Allen Iverson had his games, Darius
Yeah.
Miles, Quentin Richardson. I just remember sitting, and then I remember he got in trouble because they was like they gave him some jerseys for free, and it actually ended up being Rich Paul, which look who Rich Paul is
That's
now.
crazy.
And it was Rich Paul because Rich Paul talked that he met him like in an airport or something. And
Hmm.
LeBron, I think LeBron was like, man, that's a dope jersey or something like that. And Rich Paul was like, man, you want it? And they developed a relationship
Hmm.
and shit. Like I just that moment, his first game, the hype was fucking like Victor. I think Victor is only the one in my lifetime that I can remember that can match the LeBron hype.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say Victor. And then I think the thing too, even with Victor, and not to knock him or anything, but like overseas players, they get so much more professional development at a younger age.
Yeah, Luca
You know
was
what I'm
playing
saying?
pro since he was fucking 15 years old.
Yeah, like Luca came in balling, but he was also already a pro. So you know what I'm saying?
LeBron was playing against other 14 and 15-year olds.
And look, I mean, he was the chosen one.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Literally on that magazine cover of Slam, our Sports Illustrated said the chosen one. Like he
chosen.
was called King James since senior year of high school.
Yeah,
This
like,
dude, they was doing specials on ESPN with him riding a Hummer, getting phone calls from fucking Jay-Z.
yes, bro. Like
From
nobody's gonna match that. Nobody.
yeah, it is, yeah. Victor's
But
the
no one has it.
closest. The Victor's, I think, in my lifetime, not saying that they match it, but the only other ones that had like big hype was Victor. Zion Williamson's hype was crazy.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis's hype was crazy as well. And
yeah,
I think it's those the only ones. I don't remember anyone else getting that type of hype coming out.
yeah.
And then he reached it and actually probably passed what our expectations, to be honest, because you don't know what can happen. And this nigga that went on to play, he's in his 21st year The
That's crazy.
one, bro. I was at the barbershop today. Me and my barber was
I
talking.
can tell because you got clean fade.
Yep, you see it. You see it. He's been in basically the finals like 49% of his career.
That's crazy, bro. Some people play 20 years and never make it.
Bro, like the majority of them play it and never make it
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
And he's been in because we talked about Tom Brady was in the Super Bowl 50% of his career.
That's
50%.
crazy.
50% of his career, he was in the Super Bowl. And then like 45% of his career, he won the Super Bowl.
That's like undeniable greatness, bro.
That's fucking crazy. So yeah, for me, that was one of my moments. LeBron James's first game, or just that whole year leading up to
Mm,
him being drafted, and his first game as well. And real quick, that Dwayne Wade in college, because Louisville and Marquette was in the same conference back then, Conference USA. So I
yeah,
saw a lot of Dwayne Wade when he was in college.
bucket.
And he had a triple double in the NCAA tournament against, and I definitely remember because it was against Kentucky, and I fucking hate Kentucky, so I'm gonna always remember that. And I
Oh,
remember he just had a play where he dunked the ball and then waved like into the camera, something in the Elite Eight, I think, beating Kentucky, who was like fucking 30-2 that year or something.
mm-hmm.
And Marquette beat him. So those are two like real big basketball moments that I'm gonna remember that I can literally go back to where I was, which is crazy.
Yeah. I just thought of another one. And this might, I don't know, this might be personal life for Mississippians or something like that, or like particular fans, but Devin Booker dropping 70. I never forget I was in high school. I think I was a junior that year as well. And I want to say it was against the Celtics.
It was, I remember. Cause
I was
and they lost too. He dropped 70 and they lost.
yeah, I was at Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why. 'Cause anytime I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, it had to be for something. But we
That's
was at
so
Buffalo
random.
Wild Wings with my
You was in
friend.
high school?
Yeah, and we the game is on, and it's like, okay, D Book cooking, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna tune in because D Book, he spent time in Mississippi, like he played high school ball in Mississippi.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. He don't, I ain't trying to put him out like no soldier, but then he don't always rip Mississippi all the time. I mean, he do
Where's he
some.
originally from?
I think he's originally from somewhere in the Midwest, I think.
So that was March 2017 when he dropped that.
Man, when he dropped that 70 ball, because like at that time, no one had did anything like that since Kobe dropped 81.
Yep, it had been a while.
Yeah, so when
So
he
he's
dropped that,
originally from Michigan.
okay, Michigan, okay. But he spent some time in Mississippi, during his high school years on the coast. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, when he dropped that, and like I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, this
Grant,
dude cooking.
Moss Point High School, my bad. I just want
Yup,
to
Moss
put that
Point.
out there. Do you know where that is?
It's on the coast.
Oh, that's Moss Point, Mississippi.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, yeah, he spent his freshman year at the school in Michigan, and then the rest of his high school career was in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Because I was
he,
wondering why you said this might be something personal. I was like, Devin Booker? I didn't know he went to high school in Mississippi.
yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime he do something to sit, we repping. But
Yeah,
when he dropped that 70 ball, that was crazy. Like, it was,
yeah,
like I said, it just hadn't you always gonna have guys in the season to drop 40, 50, one might drop 60,
maybe.
maybe. But he dropped 70. Like I said, that was the first time since Kobe had dropped the 81, then Whip with the 100. So it was like
And then this year, all them niggas is just dropping.
everybody dropping. I'm like, yeah, Lee, bro.
And that's why I'm not gonna be one of them old niggas like back in my day. But also back in my day, niggas was not scoring like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to appreciate greatness, bro. That's
Yeah.
my whole
It's a
thing.
little bit of everything. I mean, defense ain't what it was, but the players are way more skilled offensively than they ever were as well. So when you
Right.
mix it both together, that's what happened. Because I will say, sometimes I'll be watching the game, I'm like, the defense is non-existent. God dang.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's
But then you watch a fucking Joel Embiid being 7-1, 7-2, doing the
right,
shit that he's doing is fucking crazy.
right.
So I respect it, but because I totally recognize we talking about like moments. I remember back in high school, it got to a point where nigga, it's a finals game and it's 73-71.
Yeah.
My high school years of NBA, it was defense was just so fucking good and the offense was horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. It's T-Mac and AI and Kobe and all my favorite players taking 40 shots a game. Them
Just
niggas is
go
going like
swimming.
12 for 38.
On me. On me.
But get to the free throw line like 24 times. Like the defenses was crazy. But another moment I remember from me was when I was in high school, and it was the Cavs versus the Celtics, and LeBron had that crazy dunk on I think Kevin Garnett, which was just took the whole house down.
Yeah.
And I think that's the year that he took them. He took that horrible Cavs team somehow took them to the finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why when they be comparing these young players to LeBron, I'm like, I don't think y'all know what this nigga did when he
They
was
don't,
21
bro.
years old, bruh.
They don't. They
Like,
don't.
yeah, like I get it. Luka, Jason Tatum, John Morant, they are fucking good. Devin Booker, they're all fantastic. Come on, dog. They weren't doing what D Wade did.
Yeah.
What LeBron, I mean, D Wade, like he was the best player on that championship team in his third year in the NBA, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Like, come on, bro. They
I
don't
think
know what.
I think they don't credit like the maturity enough as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely recognize it's a different generation, with cell phones, social media and stuff. But like LeBron came in the league with all that pressure on him as an 18-year-old. And to this day, we ain't heard nothing about like no drugs, no him being an alcoholic, no baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? No
No,
shitty stuff.
no hitting his wife, no
Yeah,
DUIs.
like he's kept it mellow for all these years, you know what I'm saying? And like not to say that guys that do get in trouble, they just like bad people, but like you see there a lot like guys, they coming from situations a lot of times be messed up situations and now they getting all this money, like trouble is easy to get into.
He's handled the pressure well as hell. And like he's talked about that before. He even talked about how like he said Jay-Z randomly reached out to him. It was like, I see greatness in you. If you need anything, holla at me. And he said he just was like, lean on me. Come and talk to me. He said, I want to put you in a good circle around people that's gonna support you as well. He talked about with his boys that I remember when they first came out, he called them the Four Horsemen. It was
Yeah,
Rich Paul, excuse me, Rich Paul, shit. I forgot the other two dudes' name, but it was four of them.
yeah,
His
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
But even
Same
like
boat.
Rich Paul like ended up going to like school to train how to be an agent. He didn't
Right.
just start being like, oh, I think I could be an agent because LeBron had an original. It was somebody else that was an agent at first, not Rich
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah,
So like they made sure that they was ready to handle all of that. And you see that you see like somebody like John Morant, what he's going through.
mm,
Like LeBron, the LeBrons, the D Wades, the Chris Boshes, they wasn't folding like that. I mean, Carmelo went through a couple things early on. He went
yeah,
through a couple things. But
yeah,
like the worst you can say about LeBron is the decision. That's the
yeah,
worst thing you can say. Like, think about it. The worst thing you say about Kevin Durant is people just didn't like him going to Golden State.
yeah. But anything that you have bad to say about them is strictly basketball.
Literally, yep. It's nothing off the court. It ain't no bullshit or whatever. Like D Wade even was able to get custody of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, the men don't get custody.
Right,
So
right.
shout out to that. Like shout out to because my favorite players, they wasn't doing all that crazy shit. Now these new niggas,
They knew
the
niggas.
Zion Williamson out here get the OnlyFans chick and the
Ah,
Zion and hey man, that whole draft of Zion and John, all them in that draft, bro, they
man.
wilding like
But man, they city boys, man.
they are.
And it's like, bro, you in New Orleans and Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Not to shit on them, because I'm a New Orleans Pelicans fan, but it's like, bro, you're not even in a big market city like New York or LA.
Imagine if this nigga was in Chicago, New York, LA, Miami, bro.
Wilding.
And you in New Orleans, and it's a great city, but it's not. You might be even in Boston, you might be fucking struggling.
Yeah,
So it makes you respect those players that have handled the pressure. Like LeBron came in with all of it, and the worst you can say is you didn't like the decision.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fire. That's fire. So I just hate how in sports now we don't just appreciate the great players because people are so in tune with just their favorite player. You forget these other niggas are great. Like you can be a Warriors and Steph Curry fan and still respect them. LeBron James, I got to see him in person.
Yeah, you gotta respect greatness, man. You got
I,
to.
I appreciate it. I've gotten to see Steph Curry and LeBron James and KD all in person.
That's
Like
right.
that's crazy. I got to see like that's crazy. I got to see this like live
Those
and in
people are Hall
person.
of Famers. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. And shout out to Steph Curry. 'Cause we got the same birthday, so
Hey, shout out.
shout out. All right, you got time for one more segment?
Um, man,
Yeah, let me know right now before I end this, brother.
I
I can
mean,
save it
look,
for next time.
man,
'Cause
save it for next time, man.
damn, man, because I had a great Mississippi or nah game, bro. Because you got to guess the Mississippi crime, bro. If it's Mississippi, we're going to do one more second, bro. It ain't going to take long.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. All right. We'll be right back, y'all.
We'll be right back.
All right. We back. One more segment. Mississippi or nah. Normally, I have a game that we call Florida or nah, where you got to guess if the crime was committed in Mississippi or nah.
All right.
So we're going to see how well you know the crazy fucking folk in your hometown.
Bet.
All right. 46-year-old Connie Kalo and two friends decided to break into an apartment home and steal a big screen TV. When the resident of the apartment got home, after noticing her apartment had been broken into, she also found Connie's driver's license that she left behind. And Connie was later found at her home that had the address on her driver's license and was arrested for stealing just a big screen TV, and that's all. Is this Mississippi or not?
Connie a Mississippi name, you know what I'm saying? I got a cousin named Connie and my niece is named Connie.
Okay. Connie Kalo. She got them three names in there too.
Connie Kalo. Man, I can't put no shit like that on Mississippi, man. Ain't no way.
Damn, bro. Fulton, Mississippi.
God dang.
Fulton, Mississippi. Damn, bro.
Connie,
0 for 1.
come on, baby.
Connie K.
Connie K, come on, baby. Man, don't leave no evidence. Shout it. Come on.
Connie K. And if you would have seen the picture of her, like, God dang. Connie K. All right. 73-year-old man accidentally calls 911 instead of 411, then hung up after noticing the mistake. When cops arrived to check on his well-being, they found 94 long guns and 2 handguns that were not properly stored. He was later arrested for having a meth lab, and none of the guns were registered. Is this Mississippi or not?
Now the first part sound very Mississippi-ish, but I feel like if it was in Mississippi, the cops wouldn't have tripped out about the guns with an old man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it was a younger guy, but a 74-year-old, they would have been like, "Oh shit, you must have served in the war or some shit." You know, my bad. So I'm gonna say no.
Damn, bro, you 0 for 2. No, I'm just playing. You got it right. No, I'm just playing. You got it right. It's Canada. It's actually Canada. Right? The fuck? Canada?
What?
Since when they do that in Canada?
What?
Damn, Canada wilding. Canada wilding. All right. In July 2014, 30-year-old Roger Beasley Jr. fled a routine traffic stop. He was so focused on getting away that he didn't notice the amount of police vehicles and marked cars outside of the building he ran into. He unknowingly ran into a police academy full of trainees.
I would
and was arrested on the spot.
I would have known this story, bro. This would have been like all over Mississippi news type. Like, but that name, he got a Mississippi name though. I ain't gonna lie. Ronnie.
Roger Beasley Jr.
Roger Beasley Jr.
Yeah.
I know some Beasleys too. But man, I feel like a story like that, you know, a chase, and then but the ending is a very Mississippi ending. Him driving to a police academy, that's some Mississippi shit to do. But I feel like I remember that if it did happen. Man, maybe I'm just really riding for my state right now, but I'm gonna say nah.
Damn, bro. Biloxi, Mississippi.
But it had to be on the coast. It had to be on the coast.
And unfortunately, it was a black man too, his dumb ass.
Yeah, Roger Beasley. Junior.
Right. When I was writing, that's why I made sure to put the whole name, because I'm like, that's a hell of a Southern Mississippi type of name too.
Yeah.
Roger Beasley, get your ass in here.
Junior, get your ass.
In 2007, police received a phone call, but the caller immediately hung up. Officers were dispatched to check on the well-being of the caller. When they arrived, they found a full-on meth lab. The caller was attempting to call 411 to check in with FEMA. Is this Mississippi or not?
They was calling 411 to check in with FEMA. The hell they were doing
Yeah,
that for? They
because
were
they had
going.
they were supposed to get a payment from FEMA. So they was wondering when the payment was gonna arrive. Happened in 2007.
That see, you know, they were probably trying to still get some money off Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that could have been any state in the South, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. They had a meth
Yep.
lab too. Shit,
Yep. A
I don't
meth
know.
lab, and it was right after Hurricane Katrina. So it could be any of
But they did some dumbass shit like call 911. I'm gonna say Mississippi.
them. It's Mississippi.
Yeah.
uh Teenager decides to prank friends by posting a Craigslist ad offering a free baby. While his friends never saw the prank, officers did, and the teenager was later arrested and charged. Is this Mississippi or not?
That sounds like some bored ass, dumb ass shit to do in Mississippi when you ain't got nothing else to do. But at the same time, that could be some Bama shit too. You know.
To me, when I first heard it, I think of some random white kid, firstly.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I think about any white teenager from pretty much anywhere that's bored
yeah,
in a small town would do, I'm gonna get them and show them.
yeah. I
But
don't even.
it's funny because none of his friends even got to see the prank before the police found out.
Right. So now you just looking like a dumbass. Um, I'm gonna still say Mississippi. Yeah.
Actually, it's Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not in the South.
Hey, good job. Good
Shout
job,
out
bro.
to the Midwest.
Yeah, shit. We didn't even know how to get on Craigslist back then.
Right, no 07. Craigslist, what that is?
Yeah, I thought Craig stayed down the street.
I got a list of Craigs for you. Shit. In October of 2011, 30-year-old Jason Andrew Smith broke into a U-Haul rental business. In the middle of robbing the business, Smith realized the company's computers were left on, and he just couldn't resist himself logging into his Facebook account. That act led to his arrest days later. So he was robbing a U-Haul, saw a computer, and logged into his Facebook to check whatever. And then after the police noticed that, he ended up getting arrested a couple days later. That's wild.
What's his name?
It was Jason Andrew Smith. I will
See,
give you this. It is a white man.
yeah. See, if it was just Jason Smith, but because they like that's how they say his name. That's how he's addressed.
He goes by Jason Andrew all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Andrew Smith. That's how he don't go by Jason Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Mississippi.
It is. Hey, that's funny as shit. So in Mississippi, they're gonna call him by that whole name.
No. It's just certain names they just sound better saying the whole name. Or they sound more Mississippi like saying the whole name. That's why I had to ask you because like I mean you was gonna say the whole name regardless, but I had to think if he was from Mississippi, would people call him Jason Smith or Jason Andrew Smith? And I said they would call him Jason Andrew Smith.
Oh, so if that's his name, because if he was from California, they ain't calling him Jason Andrew Smith.
Nah, they calling him Jay. You know what I'm saying?
It's right. It's
Jace
Jace.
Smitty.
No, it's Jace. It's
Yeah,
Jace.
Jace.
They call him Jace in California. New
Yeah.
York, maybe Jay Smitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York is Jay Smitty. Chicago, Jay Smitty. But
Yeah.
in the South, if it's Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia,
Jason
Jason Andrew Smith, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Mhm.
All right. A man's love for seafood went too far when he was shopping in a local grocery store. He decided to stuff 2 live lobsters, bags of jumbo shrimp, and pork loin in his cargo pants, attempting to steal the items after refusing to pay. He threw the pork loin at the employees trying to get away. He was later caught.
Bro, you
That's a
put
wild.
5 lobsters in your pants?
Hey,
Come
when
on.
I was looking up the different news stories about this, bro, this is a wild boy because they at first like noticed it and was trying to stop him or whatever, and he took the pork loin and like threw it at him to take off running, but he still had the live lobsters
You should have
and
threw the
jumbo
lobsters,
shrimp.
dumbass.
No, I think that's what he mainly wanted was the
That's what he
lobster.
wanted.
Yeah.
You think nobody was gonna notice? Like, bro, it look like you peed on yourself. You got water on your pants.
Bruh, these crimes that be happening like the deep south, these folk really just they don't give a shit. They just do it. They
Yeah,
like we was
he ain't
talking
from
about
Mississippi,
earlier
though.
to take it all the way back around. We like
Uh-huh.
he's talking about earlier. They just act. They just acting and they have no awareness, like nothing about their emotions. They just, you know what? Ooh, lobster. I'm gonna just put it in my pants and walk off.
Mm-hmm. He ain't from
That's
Mississippi
wild.
though.
You don't think he's from Mississippi?
Nah.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to pronounce this. D'Iberville? The it's
The Iberville,
D'Iberville. Okay. Yeah, D'Iberville, Mississippi.
I think that's on the coast too.
That's where it happened. Yeah, that's what it said. At a D'Iberville grocery store.
Yeah.
It's that's wild.
Yeah. The
You ever
coast.
stole you ever steal anything from grocery store
Hey, I plead the
back in the
fifth.
day? All right.
I plead the fifth.
All right. We like to end the podcast on something something you can say to the world out there. It can be something random, something positive, but we just need you to say something to end the podcast on.
Hey man, if y'all didn't know, I'm gonna let y'all know. Shout out to Will, man. Shout out to Will Thomas, Willie Southside. You know what I'm saying? One of the coolest guys I ever met. Cool as a fan. You know what I'm saying? But them wings be fire. Let me say that. Hey, multifaceted. You know, he can do it all. Management, cooking, hosting, comedy. So just shout out to you, man. I'm just enjoying being here. Thank you for having me here. I'm looking forward to the next time. And man, just keep on thriving, man.
Hey man, I appreciate that, my brother. Man, it means the world to me, dog. Man, you're a great young man, a great young brother.
For sure.
A
Appreciate
great young brother. He's 23 going on 67.
About to get that
Appreciate
Social
you.
Security, baby.
Where that Social Security? Because I need it. Shit, it's inflation. I appreciate you, my nigga. I appreciate you. It's been another hour of the Chicken and Liquor Hour. I'll holler at y'all next week.